Seamore Cooks is a series of videos designed to inspire you to cook with icy pasta, come up with even more great dishes. And today you're meeting a very special person, JP McMahon, one of the most famous Irish chefs. And we're meeting him in his kitchen in Galway in Ireland, and he'll be cooking with icy pasta. And we were introduced to him by Noel, our harvester. As you will see, JP McMahon is a huge fan of seaweed and of icy pasta.
My name is JP McMahon. I'm a chef and restaurateur in Galway City in the west of Ireland. We have 3 restaurants in Galway. The Anear, which is a 1 Michelin star fine dining restaurant, Cabo Bodega, and Eat Gastropub, which is located in Massimo's.
It's almost
it's good for the ice cream.
yeah, very very good for a thickener. But that's what you get from the agar. Like we use the agar a good bit in for the jellies and. So we'll warm. So this one we'll keep with no butter, and this one will have butter. Would you grab us a few tea towels, Yvonne? I think. Yeah. So. This is the rack of lamb. We're just going to take off the elastigin, so when we fry it there won't be any chewy bits on it.
What do you do with the fat?
The fat, oh, we can use that. You can like render it down, or
you can really.
we can use it for like a lot of different things. Sometimes when we sous vide, we can put the fat in for flavour. So this is just a simple seaweed emulsion then. Sea spaghetti, stock and a bit of butter.
What's the verdict about the sea salt and then what did they come?
Well, JP thinks it's really possible to have a high percentage of the sea spaghetti. Because you're using, what do you reckon is the percentage of the stuff that you're using, the seasoning with the sea spaghetti?
With the sea salt?
Yeah.
I think the salt must only be about 10% or even less.
Yeah.
It's just until you get I suppose it's until the sea spaghetti gets to its highest point before you notice the salt.
Yeah.
So it's just before you're gonna go, oh, that's salty. So usually I just do it to taste.
Yeah.
But we did it with the dried nori you dropped into us,
yeah.
And we just mixed that with the coarse salt, and we sprinkled that on the bread and some of the snacks, and like just nice little touches.
Have you enough spinach there?
Oh yeah, plenty. Yeah, so just throw it in there right now. It's grand. Thanks.
Okay, I'm just getting some of the beef after.
Cool. Sweet. That's one of my favourite seaweed. Yeah, it's like it's a distant relative of sugar beet and spinach, but it would have been like an uncultivated form. But it's much harsher because you can eat it raw. It's much harsher because it lives by the sea, so it's kind of like a really salinated spinach.
Cauliflower, just to the structure, but
That's a real bite, isn't it?
We use an awful lot of it. It's like one of our stable greens. So we're going to use a little bit of the stock on the chanterelle, and then we're going to put in a little bit of that. So those 2 guys are just getting ready.
that must be agreed.
To our sea spaghetti and mussels. So we're going to give them a bit of a rinse first. So just to get the sand out of them. Thanks. Here's mine. Oh, the sea radish, yeah. That's another wonderful one.
And pepper. Okay.
Really underused. I mean,
It's beautiful beef. You can make a shot. You can puree it up and have it as a shot
Really?
of beef instead of putting pepper in it.
very good.
Mm.
I'm surprised there isn't a sea radish farm in the west of Ireland out with sea beet, because there's so much of it. It's just, and it's, I think it must flower a couple of times a year. It's like it's always there.
It's almost like a chili pepper. A little bit of it really has a bite.
Yeah. It's well, it comes from the radish, so horseradish.
Yeah.
So, but that root is not as potent as the horseradish root,
Right.
but yet the leaf is fairly potent.
It's a mixture of a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of citrusy.
It's funny.
It's very funny.
You see the Atlantic rollfish.
Yeah, so we're gonna poach this in the mussel stock. Just for a minute or two.
And this was the sea spaghetti stock without the butter.
No butter, but we poached the mussels in it for a bit of flavour.
Yeah, so
and then
they have extra flavor and then the monkfish.
Now we're going to put the monkfish in, and that's literally just going to go in for about a minute. Our monkfish is going in, so that was just poached in our seaweed stock. The nice thing about that now as well, you can strain that and you can have that in the fridge and you can use it again. You can keep it, like it'll keep fresh for 2 or 3 days.
Right.
But if you wanted to use it again for the base of a soup or like the base of a chowder, so it's all coming together now. And then we're going to put, you grab the herbs there, Noel, that are in the sink.
Yep.
Sea herbs. Just strain them off and throw them in there. You might as well get a hand in your own.
Yeah. You do that so expertly, Noel.
No, seaweed father.
I've never seen anyone do that so
Like
lovingly
the
and
seaweed
expertly.
whisperer.
Yeah. There you go. Little soup.
Yeah. So without. Yeah, cool. So I'll just give that a rinse. There's that in there. So the sea vegetables don't need an awful lot of cooking. So we'll just let that stand for a minute.
Have you fried dulce to turn it into bacon?
Oh no, haven't, no.
Yes, we've been experimenting with that. And it gets really nice and crispy, and it has the smoky, kind of salty flavor of bacon.
Oh, very good. Put one more there. And carbonaro, just a few different types, but it's literally just to give it a bit of colour.
As
This is
if
for the
we-
lamb.
As if we don't have enough superfood. Huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
You're overdoing that a bit.
But
now.
it's just for a little bit of colour and just.
Oh, man, lovely. It's really nice.
Sorry. Just make sure we get on our fish.
Mm-hmm. I think you're going to inspire quite some chefs in the Netherlands
Hopefully so.
and Germany to start putting this on the menu.
Hopefully so. So our lamb is well rested, and we need to give lamb about 3 or 4 minutes to rest, so it doesn't bleed out on the plate.
And it stays warm enough?
Oh
in
yeah,
the
but
3-4 minutes?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I always give like I usually give a minute for every 100 grams.
Oh, okay.
And look, it's like you have nothing coming out of the
Oh,
lamb.
it's beautiful. And do you find that the sea spaghetti goes equally well with meat or?
Oh no, absolutely.
Or fish?
Yeah, I think I think particularly it goes particularly well with lamb, but I could also see it going with stuff like game, with venison.
Right.
But I think with beef as well, because it has particularly the sea spaghetti, because it's quite hardy. So I think it has a lot of structure that can take like the robustness of beef, or a beef shin, or a beef cheek, or that. But now you'll see, I think it goes particularly well with lamb. And this lamb is from Connemara as well, so it has a kind of saltiness. So it's you get the best of both worlds. I'll just finish it with a little bit of sea salt. Cool. Say two.
Wow.
Avanti.
Very nice lamb.
Just cut that up for you.